Hello, my name's Lauren and I work for an online personal finance website called Money to the Masses, and we cover a host of investing and personal finance topics over on our website moneytothemasses.com. Also follow us over on our social media, so our Facebook Money to the Masses, our Instagram at Money to the Masses, and our Twitter at Money to the Masses with the number 2. So what does pet insurance cover? Now, pet insurance is an insurance policy designed to cover the cost of veterinary fees if your pet is ill or injured. Now, with pet insurance, you pay a monthly or annual premium, and then should your pet need any veterinary treatment, you can choose to make a claim. So pet insurance covers you for veterinary fees due to illness and injury, and depending on the pet insurance policy that you have, the amount that you are covered for will vary. Now, veterinary fee cover usually includes the cost of consultation fees, x-rays, MRIs and medication, and exactly what you are covered for with veterinary fees will be detailed in your pet insurance policy documents. Some pet insurance policies also cover your pet for dental injuries or illness. Now, most pet insurance that cover for dental will only cover your pet for accidental dental injuries, but some of them will cover your pet if he has a dental problem due to illness. So be sure to check your policy documents carefully to find out if your pet insurance policy covers for either of these. Not all pet insurance policies include dental cover as standard, and some of them offer it as an additional extra, which will obviously come at an additional cost. Pet insurance is also likely to cover the death of your pet due to illness and injury. Now, this does not include euthanasia. This is if your pet dies through illness or injury, and it usually only applies to pets under a certain age, which is normally around 8 for dogs and 10 for cats. But check your policy documents to see if there is an age limit on whether your pet is covered for this particular feature. Now, if your pet is covered should it die, you are usually entitled to claim for a percentage towards the cost of your pet when you bought it. And if you didn't pay for anything for your pet, such as you rehomed it or made a donation, then the policy is likely to outline how much you would be able to claim back in this instance. Pet insurance also typically covers for loss and theft of your pet. So if your pet is stolen or goes missing and is not found within a certain amount of days, which is usually between 30 to 45 days, then you can make a claim on your pet insurance policy. And similarly to death of pet cover, you can also claim back for a percentage contribution towards the cost of your pet when you bought it. And policy documents will also detail if you didn't pay when you got your pet and you made a charitable donation, or you got your pet for free, then you may be entitled to a smaller amount. If your pet does come back home safely and you have claimed to your insurance policy, then you will have to notify your insurance provider and repay any funds that have been paid to you. If your insurance policy does cover for loss and theft, it is likely that it will also offer advertising and reward cover. So this is cost to help you safely find your pet. So you can offer a reward for the safe return of your pet. You will need to consult with your pet insurance provider before you offer this reward to find out exactly how much you are able to offer. And advertising, they will usually cover towards the printing cost of any posters to find your pet safely. Pet insurance sometimes also covers for emergency boarding. Now, this is kennel and cattery fees should you be admitted into hospital unexpectedly. Most insurers will exclude pregnancy and birth in this. So it's if you had no planned hospital admissions and if you are in for 4 consecutive days or more, but this will be detailed explicitly in your pet insurance policy, and it's usually if you don't have anyone else who is able to look after your pet. Some pet insurance policies also cover for holiday cancellations. So this is if you have to cancel or change your holiday due to your pet need emergency or life-saving treatment within a certain time frame before you are due to go away. Some pet insurance providers also add an exclusion into this, that if your holiday was booked within 28 days of you going away, then they may not pay out for this particular cover. So do read the policy documents carefully to ensure what exactly you are covered for. Some pet insurance policies also cover your pet for overseas travel. So if you are traveling or taking your pet abroad to a country within the pet travel scheme, then they will usually pay for veterinary fees should your pet require treatment when you are abroad. Some Pet insurance providers also cover the costs of lost passports, delays in travel, and potentially bringing your pet home should it unfortunately pass away whilst you are away. Do check your policy documents carefully though, because some pet insurance providers impose set limits on how long you can go away for and how many trips you can have in a set time frame. Pet insurance also covers you for third-party liability. Now, not all pet insurance providers offer this cover as standard, and not all of them offer this cover at all, but you can add it on as an additional extra. Now, third-party liability is for dogs only, and it is the cover for any legal fees should your dog injure or damage someone else's property. So that is just a brief summary of what is covered in a pet insurance policy, but I would also like to mention what is not covered in a pet insurance policy. So pet insurance does not cover for routine treatment such as vaccinations or worming. So any routine care for your pet is not covered under a pet insurance policy. In some instances, euthanasia and cremation is also not covered under pet insurance policies, and in most cases is not standard on a pet insurance policy. Sometimes you have to include it as an additional extra if you would like cover for this, and there is usually an upper limit on how much you can claim for. Pet insurance will also not cover routine dental care such as teeth cleaning, and it does not cover the cost of spaying or neutering your pet. So any kind of treatment or general maintenance and care for your pet is not covered under a pet insurance policy. So that's just a quick summary about pet insurance and what it does and does not cover. If you would like any more information on pet insurance, then go and check out a host of pet insurance articles over on moneytothemasses.com. And if you have any particular questions, then email me, Lauren, at moneytothemasses.com.